Pleased to welcome Declan Chisholm, a man that is a brand new contract, a 3-year entry-level deal with the Winnipeg Jets. Declan, first off, congratulations. How big of a day was that for you the other day signing that contract?
Thank you. And it was definitely a huge day for me. It was a big relief off my shoulders and huge day for my family and friends here. We just had a nice dinner to celebrate, and thankfully I can move on now and look toward making the moves for Jets now.
Because of COVID-19, you've had a little bit extra time. So was the contract kind of weighing on your shoulders, considering how much free time you've had as of late?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of time to think about it. I wasn't trying to think about it too much, though. I just kind of put all my trust in my agent and the Jets to come to a conclusion, and thankfully it did. And I just kept myself busy, working out, playing golf, and kind of just hanging around.
I know you love playing golf, so how much of a bonus has that part been? I mean, you don't want the season to come to an end the way it did, but now you've got some extra time on the golf course.
Yeah, it sucks seeing the season come to an end like that, but golf courses just opened up a couple weeks ago, and I've been getting out as much as I can. I love getting out there, especially on the nice days.
I talked to Coach yesterday. You guys were playing so well, 7-2, 0-1 your last 10 games. How, and you had Ottawa's number throughout the year, a lot of confidence going up against who the team that was probably listed as the best team in the Canadian Hockey League. How frustrating was it to have the season end the way it was, considering how well you guys were playing and the season you were having personally?
I think it was really frustrating because after Christmas, we came back, we had a rough patch, and we put in so much effort to get back on track. And I think the mentality was we're really just working towards playoffs. This is a practice run for playoffs, and we're looking at almost every game as a little mini series with teams. And we had a lot of back-to-back home and home games going with certain teams. And again, like you said, Ottawa was probably the favorite in our division and conference, and we had their number all year. And I think we suited up against a lot of the big teams, and we came to ready to play, and we had a perfect playoff team, big, talented, good goaltending, and good players throughout.
Does that leave a sour taste in your mouth, Declan? I know there's bigger picture outside of what's going on for you guys as a team, but that must leave a pretty sour taste in your mouth, and possibly your final season as a junior hockey player.
Yeah, potentially my final season as junior, and definitely does leave a sour taste because we really had a shot, and I think our whole team believed in it that we could do, or that we could go in and win that whole league, and then go on to the Mem Cup, and definitely is a sour taste, and it's unfortunate the way it came to an end.
Career highs in goals, assists, points, plus minus. What's the biggest part, or what was the biggest reason for your growth this year in the Ontario Hockey League?
I think it was just another year of maturity coming into the league. I had a lot more confidence. I was given a letter. My coaches were really relying on me and had a lot of confidence in me. I was getting put into every situation. Um, Another Jets camp under my belt. Just coming back from everything, I had a lot more experience, and then we just had a great team and a lot of great players around me, and the way we played just clicked for me, and pretty I was pretty consistent throughout the whole year, and played to my capacity of a hockey player, and I think I still have a lot of room to improve, but I think just looking for the weaknesses in my game, I was trying to lock down defensively, and then let the offensive part of my game take off.
How important was it for you to get a letter at the start of the season?
It was definitely really important to me because I went in there, I was drafted as a 16-year-old. That was my huge goal, probably going in as a 16-year-old. I want to be a leader on this team. I want to end up getting the C. But Gally, we had Zach, who was a great captain. And I was really lucky to be right by his side, being an assistant captain. And it was an honor, definitely, to be an A on the Pete's.
Did you feel any different after development camp about your progression as a hockey player with the Jets?
I think after every time you go to an NHL camp, no matter what, development camp, rookie camp, main camp, I think you get a little bit more confidence because you're working with those coaches every day. You're working so hard every day, and it just gives you another level of compete and confidence to bring into the next camp or next season you're going into.
What now? You got a contract, and now you have to almost like it's play the waiting game like everybody else. How long of a wait will it be to you personally to finally get back on the ice and figure out what direction your hockey career is going to go next?
I think it'll be a long wait. I've been already itching to go on the ice. I miss it so much. Um, like I'm calling around, see if there's ice available every week now, and I'm really itching to get out there, and hopefully we can get on the ice soon and start practicing again and start messing around out there. But who knows? It's just such an unprecedented time, and no one knows when we're going to start up again.
If you have played your last game with the Peterborough Petes, what do you think? What not so much your legacy. What did you leave behind, and what was your biggest takeaway from the Ontario Hockey League and being a Peterborough Pete?
I think just going in, the Ontario Hockey League really turned me into a man. I really went in there I think I was 15 when I started. Now I'm 20, and I went in there probably way more immature than I am now. I learned a lot from different coaches, different management, and different staff, and all the players I've met throughout the time my 4 years there. And I think I really think it was a great route for me, and I loved the hockey, and it was a great stepping stone to move forward in my career.
How do you feel that much older now since you were drafted, Declan? Is it just when you say 20, just like now you're a man? I mean that's a big change from the time you were drafted almost 2 Junes ago.
Yeah, I mean, it blew by. I don't feel old. I don't feel old or anything. I just think I have a lot more um, information and wisdom under my belt throughout the Ontario Hockey League, through hockey and through different teams. And um, I would just say that I was really appreciative of what my experience was in the Ontario Hockey League, and going through the past 2 years was a great 2 years of development for me with the Jets and Peterborough.